Hey guys, I am doing well, really well. I am so happy and at peace with myself more than I've ever been in my entire life. I started writing some affirmations in my journal, so I'm just going to share some of them with you guys. And yeah, the first one is how happy and at peace I am for the first time ever. I've fallen into the deepest and darkest pits of hell, but I get back up every single time. I've made many stupid mistakes and bad choices, but I chose to learn from them every single time. I've learned from every single one of them. And by choosing to do that, they cease to be mistakes. They just simply become lessons learned. For all of my pain, there is much, and there is a lot of pain that I have. I'm choosing to heal from it. I have accepted that this will be an ongoing process, as I do have a lot of pain. And there's bound to be more pain. So yeah, it will be an ongoing thing in life, and I'm at peace with that. I've accepted that. I'm gonna take everything as it comes. I have been many different versions of myself, like a snake shedding its skin, and I am grateful to each version I've been because they helped me get to where I am now. And yeah, looking back on my life, I've been many different things, and I have reinvented myself many different times. I've been good things and I've been bad things, but I'm grateful to every single one that I've been because it brought me here to where I am now. Many things in my life were sent to break me, but I survived them all. I'm still here. My story is not pretty. It is filled with ugly truths. The beauty in those ugly truths is that they taught me grace and humility. I am so grateful for all of the ugliness that was my life, because if it wasn't for the ugliness in my life, I wouldn't see such beauty in my life now, and I wouldn't be accepting it all with grace and humility the way that I am now. I am guilty of constantly doubting myself, but I used those doubt blocks to build myself into the most certain thing that I've ever known. And I'm more certain about myself now than I have ever been in my entire life. I've survived the chaos of my life, holding nothing but peace. I've come so far and I'm still standing. I have come from an insurmountable amount of darkness, but yet I am more committed to seeing the light than ever. I love the darkness. I appreciate the darkness because without it, I wouldn't be able to see the light. I wouldn't be able to be grateful for the light and love the light as much as I do. I'm falling in love with myself for the first time ever. And I am. I am constantly growing, evolving, and maturing, and seeing the differences in myself from even just a few short months ago. The emotional maturity is, I've grown a lot. And I continue to grow every single day. I stumble sometimes. It was a little bit of a hard morning for me because of a memory that I saw on Facebook with my daughter. And not so long ago in the past, seeing that would have crippled me. It would have brought me to my knees in pain, and then I would have ended up on the floor in a fetal position trying to hold myself together to keep my heart from breaking. And every time that I would reach that point, instead of letting myself feel it, I would go and get high to escape the pain. And that's not what I'm doing anymore. I choose to be grateful for the pain, because the pain is what reminds me that my love for her is real and true. And that my love for her has never gone away. It's never diminished. She has always been there, and she always will be. Looking back, I was a great mom, but there were some things that I even wasn't doing right. Even when I was still married to Danny and living the family life and raising her, I was a great mom, and there were still some things I wasn't doing right. I was spoiling her. I didn't have as much teachings that I could have taught her as I do now. I didn't understand a lot about life as I do now. I wasn't emotionally mature enough to be the best mom that I could be. And even though I know how many mistakes that I made, I'm grateful for every mistake that I made, because I would not be here now. I would not be as strong, as smart, and wise, and open and willing as I am now. This journey that I'm on, and me being here at the recovery house at Round Lake, is opening so many doors for me, and it's teaching me so much. I never used to be able to set boundaries I never even knew what boundaries were. I never gave myself any self-affirmations. It was easy for me. It's very easy for me to see the good in everyone else, in every person, but it was very hard for me to see it in myself. I'm getting better at that now every day. I write a self-affirmation on my board every morning. Right now it says, I am worthy. And it changes every day. I write a new thing on my board that I get to look at and remind myself that I am worthy of this journey. I'm worthy to have a happy and fulfilled life with my daughter and with whoever else, with my family, with my friends. I deserve to be happy. And I'm not just happy. I am joy. It's my being. It's just who I am now. Warmth and joy is what I radiate. But that being said, I can't ignore when things get dark. I can't ignore when I get sad or mad. I have to embrace the darkness in me just as much as I do my light. I have to acknowledge it, accept it, feel it, and then let it go. And I never knew how to do that before. I used to just dwell and dwell and dwell in my darkness and stay there. I used to be such a depressed person. I used to be such a victim. Like, woe is me, poor me, this is all happening to me because of everybody else, never me. It was never my fault. Looking back on it now with fresh new eyes, it was my fault. How I chose to handle it was my responsibility. And back then, I did not choose to handle things responsibly. I chose to just play the victim. I'm not doing that anymore. So we're heading into another week. I do have some homework to do. So my homework today is going to consist of writing about my hero, what qualities my hero has, and how those qualities impact society. How it impacts others, what kinds of effects that it has. So I've got to get going on doing that. I'm washing my sheets today. I rearranged my room. Still have some organizing of my room to do. And yeah, that's about it for now. I will be able to finally join an NA meeting next week. So it will be online. But yeah, I can't wait for that because I've really been missing out on my meetings. We do have our big book study here at Round Lake twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But it's still not my meetings. I miss my people in my meetings, and I miss hearing their stories and everything, so I can't wait to be a part of that again. But yeah, I'm doing really, really good here. This is the safest place for me to heal from all my trauma and become the person that I was always meant to be. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.